We are going to be connecting and talking to the angelic kingdom about money. They've really been bringing through quite a bit the concepts of frustration and lack and anger in the energetic field, which is clogging the frequency of you stepping into that high frequency and being in that vortex of powerful energy, of powerful frequency, magnetizing you to all of those travels and people that you are magnetizing. Because you watching me right now, you're a light worker, you're a star seed, you're an earth angel, and truly spirit has really been bringing through that this many times is a challenging concept, right? For many light workers, for many star seeds, for many earth angels. Why? Because we're so loving and we're so giving, right? But we agreed before we came to this earth, right, to do this, to be here, to transmute the darkness into the light, right? We agreed to everything that before we stepped onto this earth. And so what spirit and the angels are truly bringing in right now is that this is part of the process of you being on this earth, right? You agreed to this, and now you are in this process of this higher elevation, because I believe very, very strongly that all of you watching me right now, you are about to go through a huge leveling up, right? You may have been through one before. A lot of my clients, a lot of you that are drawn to me right now, it's because I know it's my purpose to activate you to your highest and best self, to your mission, to your purpose, right? And so many times as light workers and star seeds and healers, we hold that wound and we carry it over lifetimes, and the generational wounds and the lineage from the people in our families, right? And so many times we hold that anger, and we hold that frustration, and we hold that pain, and guess what? That's stopping you being in that high frequency. And so they are reminding you that money is just energy. And with the angels, there is no judgment, right? There's no pointing fingers or anything like the way it is on earth, right? Because money is just energy. This whole thing is an ultimate illusion. It's a hologram, right? We're living in an illusion, right? And so when you can connect in and anchor into that and truly believe it, you see, many times we want to, right? But we truly have that old limiting beliefs. And if you can truly anchor into that this is a holographic experience, that we are here on this earth to truly love, that is what the purpose of this life is, right? Angels are truly bringing that in, is connecting in with love. And so when you connect in, right, and you know that money is just energy, when you know that you know that you know that we're living in a hologram, right, and then you step into your purpose, mind, body, and soul. So right now, you might have nothing in the bank and be experiencing fear. But if you can slightly anchor into this knowing, right, then you will start to see the trickling in of money and the vibration of frequency coming into your life. If you're saying to yourself, how am I going to pay the rent? How am I going to do all this? If you're continually saying these things, guess what? You are shifting back into that lower vibration. So just by you right now anchoring into this knowing, right, that money is energy, that we are in this hologram, right, meaning that you know that you know that you know, right? See, if you say it but you don't believe it, then that's where you're still going to feel that stagnancy. So the fact, if you're here and you're wondering how are you going to pay your rent, you may most likely be in this energy, right? And this way, in the anchoring in the knowing that that money is just energy, then you can start to orchestrate things in your life, right? And money can fully support you. Money spirit can be there for you. So I'm going to do a light language activation. They're asking me to do this right now because of all of the frustration and anger in the field, right? This new level that we are all shifting into, right, is moving us into this direction. And as a collective, as we are anchoring in this new knowing, right, just know that the angels are dropping in right now, that you have had so many years of lineages, of blocks, right, in your field, right? And so that's thousands and thousands of years that have been in your field. And so if you're carrying all that over, and as a starseed, as a healer, as an earth angel, and you know that you are here to make a difference, but yet you are weighed down from all of those thousands and thousands of years. And so that's why now you can co-create with spirit in this new dynamic, in this new anchoring in. So before I go into this activation, before we shift into the light language activation, let's connect in with our heart. So I want you to go ahead and put your hands on your heart, okay? Let's go ahead and ground this energy into the earth. The energy that you are grounding into the knowing that this is a hologram. The energy that you are grounding into the knowing that money is just energy. So I want you to repeat after me. I am now fully opened to allowing the infinite creator to be with and support me throughout the divine frequency of money in my life. Beautiful. I am now open to releasing any pain or trauma from my lineage when it comes to money, and I am now open to welcoming with a full, open heart the spirit of money to go and create in the most powerful, beautiful ways into my life, fully expanding and coming my way. I am now open and open my mind, body, and soul to loving money in this fun relationship and knowing that money is energy and connecting in with money now and the spirit of money now. Beautiful. Isakana wana isana I wana isakanani nana washakanina yana washaina na kanana, connecting in with generations who have held you back and feeling your ancestors all around as they are coming in with that frustration and anger. Kisawani kanaina, washakaniana, ahina kanayesa, washakaniina kanaya, wakanaina kanaisa, na 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 na, knowing that all of these patterns have been stuck in your lineage, stuck in your subconscious mind, and they have been keeping you held back, releasing those old lines which have been keeping you held back now and connecting you with higher frequencies. Ishakanai na kawasanai, washakanai na kanai, washaina kanaa, wa ina na 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 na, washakanai na kana, wana ina na 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 na, aikanai sana, washaina kana. Beautiful. And now connecting in with the fact that you are loving yourself unconditionally, fully opening your heart to the love and the magnetism now, because many times you have thought you are not worthy of money. So releasing that old pattern now. Ishakanai na washai, akanai na wana isakana, washagina washa na 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 na, ikana isakadwa, ikana isa, washa aina kanai, wana na 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 na, ikana ne shikanai, asha. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. So we are now releasing that old patterns. And what I would like to step into now is connecting in with the frequency of anchoring right now that money is energy, anchoring this into your mind, into your body, into your soul, and every strand within your DNA right now. Ishakana wan ina sai, ishakani nana, washa ina kana ina, washa i kana I, washa ina kana I, asha wana, washa I, naka, whoosh, beautiful. That was such a beautiful activation, full body chills. So they are bringing in one more concept, and that is to anchor in that money is fun, right? If you can connect in with money is fun, like it's fun for me to create videos, right? It's fun for me to work with my clients because I see massive transformation when I work with them, right? I love it. It lights me up, right? And so if you can connect into and get excited and get your vibration up, that's where you're going to start truly flying. So this is going to be, I believe, part of a two-part series. I've got another video where I want to share with you a powerful formula that I learned from a creator, a very well-known creator, but I want to share that with you because this is, I believe, a series for all of you light workers, for all of you healers that are watching me right now, because again, I believe that you have a mission, and it is I know that it's my mission on this earth to guide and help all of you ascend to your highest and best self. And so that's why I believe the angels have been bringing this message in very, very strongly, is because you have a mission, you have something on your heart, you know it's, and I also feel like many of you feel this vibration. It's almost like you feel like it's right there, right? Those of you that are not already there, you may feel like it's just right there on the edge. I know I spoke to a client yesterday and she is like, I feel like I'm right there on the edge. If that's where you are, then this is the activation to take you to the next level and beyond. I would recommend that you save this and come back and listen to it, and also that you stay in that high frequency. Now, how can you do that? Listen to my previous video. One of the big downloads that I've received from Spirit is to be in the energy and the frequency of dance. And while that may sound silly, you watching me right now, you know that dance and music and high frequencies can totally change your vibration. So be careful where you're putting your vibrations, be careful where you're putting your energy, and ground in the fact that money is just energy, that this is a hologram that we are living in. And remember, the matrix coding says that money is hard, money is evil, money is holding us back, right? And so if you're doing that, if you are listening to that, then you are playing into that old subconscious programming, right? And that's where you're not going to be able to experience this new ascended version of you. And I feel like there's so many of you that are out there just sitting there in this spot because you have something that you want to do. So this is about you going in and doing this cellular work, this DNA, and just hacking your DNA with what we just did, right? And no longer attaching money to anger and no longer attaching money to frustration. Instead, now you are going to be hacking the matrix. You're going to be hacking the entire system with this new anchoring, with this new activation, right? And also it's in the forgiveness, right? They're dropping in forgiving your parents, right? Isakana wana sina sawa kanai sakanai sakana washa kaniana washa ina kanananani. If you carry the wounds from the past, you're going to be carrying those over to your children. And so now you're watching me right now. I know that you are ready to break those generational patterns, right? And so it's first anchoring and then knowing and staying in that frequency that you know that you know that you know, and also being in that creative energy of play. Anytime you're playing, Anytime that you feel like you have that childlike energy and something excites you, right? You are magnetizing. You're in that beautiful field where things are going to start flowing into your life. The money, the travel, the relationships, all those things are going to start flowing into your life once you truly anchor these things in, right? And then truly protect your energy. You are going to be flying. You truly, truly are. If this resonates with you, then please reach out. If you would like to book a one-on-one with me, I also have a powerful subconscious reprogramming, money, subconscious reprogramming, hypnosis. It's got 4 different hypnosises on there. If you're ready to take your money to the next level and beyond, check it out. Set up a one-on-one with me. It's completely free if you'd like to work with me, if you're ready to take your life to the next level, if you want to create a spiritual business. There's so many powerful things in there. I have a free discovery call. If you are looking at me right now and you are ready to take your life to the next level and beyond, book your call, because it is time. Until next time, in love and light, namaste.